Well, good afternoon. Good afternoon from the sanctuary. I thought I was going live from the Empowerment Alchemist, but I realized when it told me a minute ago that I have to have been with that page for 100 days before I can go live. Well, it hasn't been 100 days. So I'm going live from here, from Elizabeth Ann Baylow. So hopefully you'll all find me. I'm so sorry about that. I'm still learning. But those of you who are supposed to find me will find me, because I want to talk about turning trauma into triumph via the vehicle of creativity. And creativity has to have a starting place. Well, for a lot of us, trauma, if we allow it, it can be a starting place. It can be the impetus, or it can be the fuel, or it can be the deep motivation for us to do something. For some of us, trauma, man, it has us down. It has us addicted to things to try to cope. Trauma has us worried a lot. It has us in stress mode all the time. And I understand that because I've been there. I'll probably be there again. But I have tools that I use to get out of that mode. And the last time I went live with you guys, I showed you some of the tools I use. Man, I want to share with you something that came out of trauma for me. And it's because I chose to pick up a pencil instead of picking up a bottle. Or I chose to pick up, instead of a can of beer, I chose to pick up a canvas and paint. So I want to share that with you. It's called Crossroads. And it came from out of a trauma situation. And it goes like this. I am standing at the crossroads between love and hate, life and loss. I am standing at the crossroads choosing words and actions of peace and positivity. I am standing at the crossroads that link what fear would have me do with what love longs for me to do. I am standing at the crossroads arm in arm with my neighbor, pledging peace and purpose in thought, word, and deed. We all, as one aurora, stand linked at the crossroads. It was written by me in honor of all of us who were touched by the shooting at Aurora 16 Theater. I wrote this on July 20th of 2012. And it was a day or two after a man opened fire in a movie theater in the dark and shot many people. And and that's a mile from my house, in my town, where my kids were growing up. And so it hit me really hard. It hit me very personally, and all of us came together and tried to comfort each other and tried to lift one another up, and had to lift ourselves back up out of that to continue to move forward. And probably there were some who, through that trauma, began to smoke or began to smoke again. They began to drink or began to drink again. And those are ways that we can handle trauma. Those are expensive ways. And not just expensive money-wise. They're expensive because they cost us in our emotions. They cost us in our body. They cost us in our pocketbook. And they cost us in relationships many times. And so because I had suffered previous trauma as a child, I figured out that things like, for me, singing, writing poetry, dancing, they made me laugh. And when I was laughing, I was feeling good. And when I was feeling good, I was not in trauma mode. And for the most part, those things were free. Not all of them. I mean, it costs to paint if you want to go buy paint. But to pick up a pen or a pencil, or to use your phone to write a poem, or dare I say even write a book, it is so easy to do that. The tools are at our hands right now to do almost anything we want to do on a virtual level, on a digital level. The books that I've published, I did not have to have pen and paper to publish them. All I had to have was a computer or a phone. Now I can literally publish a book on my phone. And I actually do editing on my phone every day. So that's something that I'm paying for other reasons, just because I need my phone, right? But I can use my phone as a tool so that when I'm stressed out, when I'm feeling terrible, when I'm feeling under the influence of stress from trauma, I don't have to pick up a smoking pipe. I can pick up a pen, a virtual pen. I can pick up my iPad or my whatever you have. And writing our thoughts down, or painting our thoughts, or pondering why we're feeling the way we're feeling, and then painting that is so incredible. It's powerful. And it doesn't cost us a fraction of the money. And then let's say you do want to spend some money on yourself, okay? If you've decided to stop smoking or drinking or doing drugs, and you've decided to invest in yourself, instead, go buy the paint. Go on the retreat. Go with friends who are doing a project that is a community project. Go do that. That is beneficial. That is something that turns all of the trauma trash that you have suffered into your treasure. Not only is it helping to heal you, it can and probably will eventually also bring you an income. Why? Because when we pour all of ourselves into something like that, when we pour all of our emotion, and there's emotion, a range of emotion from rage to joy, that draws people to what we are doing. It draws people in. And that makes people want to have what we have, or they want to buy what we have, or they want to be a part of what we're a part of. And that can earn us a living. That can earn us extra income. And it can help us to become known for what we love. Water. And speaking of water, years ago I developed what is called the Water Way Down program. And it's a way to gently live, gently drink water, gently lose weight in a healthy way. In my Water Way Down program, I highlight Dr. Bette Manglage's method of drinking more water. He talks about how water can heal so many things. He's right. So I highlight him in his book, The Body's Many Cries for Water, in my Water Way Down program. And now, because I have developed the blessing course in my website that you will see if you follow the link today, or if you visit that site today, I am also going to be including the Water Way Down program in the course at no additional cost. The reason is because it's important to be gentle on our body, especially when we're doing something like the blessing formula, where we're blessing a person who has harmed us, or blessing a thing that has harmed us, and we're blessing it to gently help it to remove itself from our realm, just so it can stop hurting us. It can be a person. It can be whatever is harming us. I have done it with people that were harming me, and they were moved away from my space by the creative force, whatever you want to call the creative force. So there's that blessing formula, and then the blessing formula, that's the 369 blessing, the re-energy bath that I have also in the course. So when we're working with our body in this way, when we are working with our energy body, we need to be taking care of our physical body too, by drinking plenty of mineralized water, by drinking, and by minerals I don't mean beer, I mean minerals in water. And we need to be eating as healthy as we can during that time, because water, when we have plenty of water in the body, our electrons and our cells communicate better, our neurons in our brain communicate better, everything works better. And when we're doing energy work like this, which is really deep work, it's very important to have plenty of that good stuff in our body. So I've included it for free because it's that important to take care of yourself. And I'm excited about it because this will be the first time it's ever been published digitally online, and you get to see this and to participate in this. And I'll probably, when we do a face-to-face meeting, I will probably bring copies of it, because it's really good to have at our disposal for our use. So now I want to circle back to my website. The name of my website is theempowermentalchemist.com/home-page. I'll repeat that again. theempowermentalchemist.com/home-page. And there's links in all of my social media presence. I've got links everywhere that you can click right through to it, and you can see there's lots of fun things in there to relax you while you are, if you choose to take the blessing course. It's 42 days. If you choose to do that, there is linked into the course relaxing music, songs that I've written, so that you can, they're very calming to the spirit and nourishing to the spirit. And the playlist that I have included in there has got calming music and calming visuals for you, so you might like that too. But I wanted to note that today, being the 23rd, it's the 23rd? Yeah. Today actually is the 24th. Today is 21 days since the last time I did a live on Facebook. So I wanted to talk about 21 days. 21 days is significant, and there's a few reasons why. First of all, it takes 21 days to develop a good habit. And my guess is it probably took 21 days to also develop a bad habit, but maybe not even that many. The other significance about 21 days is when you add 2 and 1 together from the 21, you come up with 3. 3 is significant because 3 is like in the Orphic Channel Board realm, which you see me do that Monday through Friday, the word of the day. In the Orphic Channel Board meaning of 3 and 6 and 9, the 3 is the 3 is the seed as it is sprouting. So it's the beginning of a thing. And when we're developing a healthy habit, it's just the beginning of the thing. It's the beginning of new growth, new relationship to ourselves. So that 21 days is significant, and I couldn't figure out how come I didn't wait 4 weeks to do my second live in this space. But now I kind of understand, because I wanted to bring that to you, that it's important to make sure that we are really going deep for 21 days on something new that we are doing that's good for ourselves. Write every day for 21 days. Being honest with ourselves about something that we need to be honest about every day for 21 days. Something that I would love for you to take away from this live is to tell yourself hopeful messages for 21 days or in a row in the mirror. Okay? Some of those messages can be, I choose and I decide to develop healthy habits every day. I decide to let go of my attachment to my trauma. I decide to renew my mind every morning. I decide. So when we say I decide, it cuts us off from other options, right? Because we decided. So that is what I'm going to leave you with today, is to decide to do new healthy things for 21 days. Talk to yourself about it in the mirror every day for 21 days, because that is what is going to give you new good habits, is to repeat it for 21 days. Even if it's to write poetry, I decide I am going to write poetry every day for 21 days. I decide that I am going to not drink any day for 21 days. Or I decide that, hey Emiliano, how are you? I decide that I am going to take a walk every day for 21 days. So 21 days is really a significant number. And when you decide to go through my blessing formulas, and you do that, you're going to do that for 42 days. You're going to do that for 42 days. So that's 21 days double. That is going to pack a really powerful punch in helping to renew the energy around your body and in your body and your mind. Because that 21 day factor is really, it plays hardball. It's not even a joke. 21 days is important. So I don't know how you have chosen to break habits. Tell me in the comments how you have chosen to break habits. How have you chosen to break unhealthy habits, I should say. I want to know that, because lots of people have different ways of getting away from something that's bad for them. For me, drinking water every day, more water every day helps me, especially if I can do it for 21 days, because that way it keeps me on the bandwagon of water intake. And that's really important for me. So my commitment to myself has been to deliberately and consciously drink a lot of water for 21 days straight, because then I can continue going in that direction. So the other thing I wanted to remind you of is that if you look into my website, you will see some tools that can help you to gain energy while you're doing your 21-day habit forming process. So check it out. It is www.theempowermentalchemist.com/home-page. Oh, I forgot the .com. Ha! Sorry. theempowermentalchemist.com/home-page. And if you have any questions about anything you see on that website, please feel free to reach out to me, call me, email me, call a meeting with me. I would love to actually get together with several of you who are alchemizing your trauma into creativity over the next couple of months. I really want to get together and let's do this journey even in person every once in a while. So reach out to me if you'd like to do that wherever you are. And I bid you an incredible day, an incredible 21-day journey. And I hope you'll come back and comment on what you decided to do during that 21 days. Did you write a poem? Did you write a book? Tell me about it. Take care. Have a beautiful day, y'all. Peace out.